In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this channel is not to be viewed by children under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Not advised. Hey everybody, Giant King Mark here, and welcome to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong. Last we left off, well, we talked with everybody. We learned a little bit more about what was going on. Learned a bit more of backstories. Tried to at least offer some kind words. And we also found out Gobbet left us. She's gone back to the sinking ship, so we gotta go and help her out. Let's get to it. Now, I apologize for not being here last week. My nephew was over, so that's why I had to not stream. And also, I had to delete the video because it only processed like 3 minutes. So, let's go talk to Captain Jomo. Captain Jomo is busily playing some kind of gambling game on his comlink. It beeps and flashes as he taps away. Come on, Jomo, win, not lose. Maybe buy yourself a new hat. The new hat. He doesn't appear to have noticed you at all. The game makes a sad, defeated noise. Jomo curses under his breath, nose wrinkling in disgust. Finally, he seems to notice you. Stupid game. Always he cheats me. Never a good hand. Now, Kali Cheng sends you, lah. You need Captain Jomo to take you to play pirate? We can do that later. Right now, I need a favor. What favor can Jomo do for you? You need a body dumped at sea? I can do it fast. No one will see. Maybe you need to hide some cargo on the beach. Make a map with X marks on the spot? Captain Jomo burst into hearty laughter, slapping his side with mirth. I need you to take me to the sinking ship. Ah, easy lah. I know exactly where that Hebo junk is. Lead the way. Now, here's the thing. We're only gonna have Isabel with us. So, we're on our own. So yeah, last week the video only got like 3 minutes processed, so I deleted it, and my nephew AJ wasn't able to actually stream. Anyway, the sinking ship, Hong Hom Bay. Captain Jomo's converted speedboat chops through the rough water like a cleaver through chicken bones, launching you skyward with every wave that hits. Your destination? The sinking ship, Gobbet's former home. The orc pirate laughs and opens the throttle. Wind and rain lash your face as the floating amalgamation of shipping containers grows larger. You can see that it's stacked at least 3 containers deep, and an elegant brick of corrugated weathering steel. An assortment of pontoons, buoys, and other flotation devices have been lashed to the base of the raft to prevent it from tipping. You don't know what's happening here or why Gobbet felt the need to go face it alone, but one way or another, you're about to find out. And I apologize for the internet quality. I don't know, just things have been a bit weird lately around here. Alright. Part of me wishes we could equip this, but we need spirit summoning, and Gobbet's the only person we have for that. I don't care about the karma. The scramble up the side of the sinking ship was treacherous. You hauled yourself up over the edge with your heart hammering your chest, clawing for purchase against the wind and the driving rain. Walking on the surface deck isn't much better. The steel that you're standing on is slick, sheeted with water from the rainstorm that hammers down from above. Every time you shift your weight, you can feel your feet begin to slide. There are no safety rails in sight. A slip, a rogue wave, it wouldn't take much to send you screaming over the edge of the raft and into the dark water below. This thing is a wreck. Isabel gingerly prods at the rusted section of the container that you're standing on with her boot. It depresses easily with entirely too much to give. I can't believe that Gobbet ever chose to live here. What did you expect? You've seen her. That's fair. This is the worst, though. She prods the patch of rust again. The steel flicks under her foot. At least her cabin isn't falling apart. Truth is, what we're seeing here doesn't even fit. The lady in charge of this thing, Melinda or whatever her name was supposed to be some sort of control freak, and Gobbet always talked to her pal Cadmus as a top quality repair guy. She prods the patch of rust again, frowning. Steel flicks under her foot. This thing looks like it's in good repair to you? There's no guarantee that those two are even alive. A sudden gust of wind buffets you, setting you sliding. Isabel drops to a crouch, clinging to the metal with gloved hands to keep herself from slipping. She looks up, locks her dark eyes on you. We should get moving. It's dangerous up here and my gear is getting soaked. Alright, let's find Gobbet to make sure she's alright. She nods. You take the lead, I'll follow. Devil rats, don't let them bite you. I'll swarm, kill it. Huh. At least we got friends here. So yeah, a lot's been happening to me this week. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but I've actually been going to therapy lately, and this was my second session this week. I was actually able to, it was mostly just talking about some stuff, like, some stuff that we were basically setting up, like, in the first time. Like, basically, setting up, like, more, like, setting up, like, more problems I've got so I can figure out if I need a prescription or something. Oh, whoops. So, other than that, AJ was supposed to show up yesterday, but with my brother basically, you know, being going for the holidays, he actually just ditched. I didn't even go on the desktop yesterday because I thought AJ was coming. Although considering how Windows 10 is going to be end of service in about 2 years, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm weeding myself off of it. Got him. And so lately I've also been doing a bit more gaming. Tales of Iron recently dropped a new expansion called the Brightburn Forest. Debating whether or not to actually stream it. I'm kind of doing a playthrough of it right now. Got the bastards. Come join us by the fire and get warm. That's nice. The woman by the fire looks like she hasn't seen a bar of soap in weeks. Her companion doesn't look much better. Their faces are streaked with soot and grime that the rain seems impelled to wash away. To see you've made it through that in one piece. The woman smells something of a crisis for us. We don't know why they've started attacking and we can't seem to wipe them out. Truth be told, we could really use your help. I got some questions. If you two are locals, maybe you can answer them. They exchanged uneasy glances. Sure. She tries on a smile. Ask away. What are your names? My name is Kara. Kara Leon. How do you know that we're friendly? We're heavily armed strangers and you only just met us. She chuckles. If you'd wanted to kill us, you'd have done it already, right? Besides, we know you aren't pirates. You haven't tried to rob us yet. So when did the devil rats start appearing? A couple of months ago, I think. Days kind of flow together out here. It's hard to say. They only started getting aggressive a couple of weeks ago, though. How many people live in the sinking ship? Beats me. The population's been going down recently, though, I'll tell you that much. A lot of the ship is barricaded, off limits. We have no idea how many people are living in those sections now, but when I first arrived on the sinking ship, there were at least a couple of hundred souls aboard. Attrition being what it is, I guess that there may be 70 of us left? Like you said, it's hard to say. You two don't seem well equipped to fight against those things. No offense. None taken. We're squatters, not soldiers. We're doing our best, but I'd be lying if I said I weren't glad to have professionals on board. Wanna tell us why your raft is crawling with those things? Her smile fades. We don't know. At first it was just a nuisance, but lately it's been getting a lot worse. Those little monsters are threatening our nest. We try to kill them, but they just keep coming back. That answers my questions. Good, so are you ready to help us? We'll help you with your rat problem, but you need to help us first. He turns to his companion. Refresh my memory, didn't we just help peel a swarm of devil rats off of them a few seconds ago? Isabel heels to face the man, scowling. We didn't ask you to do that. We could have handled the rats on our own. We're looking for a friend. She sighs. Alright, describe this friend of yours to me. She's young, about my age, orcish with a shaved scalp and dreadlocks. Have you seen her? I'm afraid not. I wish that we had, but we don't get to see many strangers here. So how about it? Will you help us with our rat infestation or not? Yeah, we'll help. She breathes a sigh of relief. The rats have been a huge problem for us. Between the damage they inflict and the disease they carry, they've made it impossible for us to get our regular maintenance duties on the raft. If you follow us, we'll lead you down below decks. With your help, we'll get the ship cleaned out again. Lead the way, we'll follow. The hatch down below is just over this way. We'll show you down. It's over here, follow me. A shallow pool of standing water has gathered on the platform, separating it from the access hatch at the end of the raft. Electricity arcs over the surface of the pool in angry spiderwebs of blue-white light. Whoa, hold up. The damned anti-boarding system's gone haywire again. He points at the crackling pool. Look, it isn't draining the way it's supposed to. She slams a heel into the deck, her face flushed red with frustration. Again? We just fixed the pump last week. Anti-boarding system? Crackling pool fixes her eyes on the locals. What the hell is this? A bad idea, that's what. Blame the Shadowrunners that lived on this thing before we did. It's like an breaking down at the drop of a hat. Why didn't you just disable the damn thing in the first place? We tried. Lost 3 good engineers trying. In the end, we decided to just go with a workaround. No pull, no shocks. Well, that was the theory anyway. Well, it isn't that dangerous, all things considered. He glances up at you and Isabel, sizes you up. You got boots on, right? You could probably make it across without... Isabel cuts him off, a serious look on her face. It's pouring out. We're both trenched, and that thing has been putting out a lot of voltage for those arcs to be visible like that. Trying to cross that pool as is would be a bad idea. A really bad idea. Maybe we can find a way to drain the water. Yeah, that pump over there. One that isn't working? Yeah, that's the one. It's supposed to keep this part of the deck clear, but it keeps breaking down. She shakes her head in disgust. Stupid, stupid thing, I swear. It must have burned through 4 different fuses in the past 2 weeks. We'll try fixing the pump first. If it doesn't work, we'll have to look around for another solution. She turns away from the dwarf, sneering. One that doesn't involve crossing on foot. Let's check. Below you sits before you sits a very worn and very non-functional water pump. An ancient hose snakes down from the pump into a drainage channel along the deck. Looks pretty busted. Maybe we could fix it with some of the junk that's littered in the dock. Examine the pump mechanism. Upon closer inspection, you can see that this pump suffers from clear signs of neglect. Years of near constant use and deferred maintenance have taken their toll on the machine, and it has recently broken down. Heavy scoring and burn patterns also indicate the reason why the pump isn't working. A blown fuse. Isabel, can you fix this? She studies the broken mechanisms, frowning. Afraid not. If it were a computer, I could probably do something with it, but I'm not much of a mechanic. If you find a replacement fuse, I can slot it in for you. Anything else, then you're on your own. Let's go find us a spare fuse. So yeah, I don't know if I'll stream the Bright Fir Forest. Kinda want to. Warm box. I kinda want to, but knowing my internet, I'm a little hesitant. We'll take the grenades. You have the other one. Rusted crank wheel. A heavily rusted wheel has been mounted to one of the containers here. The floor grates here look similar to the ones with all that flooding. She examines the grates, frowning. Yeah, I think all of this might be connected. Hydraulic, maybe. I could see some lines running under the lip of this container. This might be the solution to our flooding problem, assuming that you can get that wheel to budge, that is. There might be another way. Unfortunately, we don't have enough strength. Yeah, I kind of put some points into strength. I don't know why. Hey viewer. Hope the stream's coming in alright. One of the locals looks up at the sound of your approach. The others remain huddled around the little fire, their backs hunched against the pelting rain. You need some, boy? If not, shove off. This fire's taken. The water pump on the other side of the deck will fuse. Know where I can find a new one? Maybe. Could be any fuse anywhere up here. We tend not to throw things like that away. He shrugs. Check the piles. That's where bits and bobs usually wind up. I'd watch my hands if I were you, though. Rats have been known to hide in those piles. The old man chuckles, nods. He's right. You might get chewed on if you're not careful. We're looking for a friend of ours. Maybe you've seen her? I doubt it. We mostly keep to ourselves up here. She be a new arrival, an orc about my age, calls herself Gobbet. Seen her around? Never heard of her. If you haven't seen Gobbet, maybe you could tell me if I'm Albina? She's still in charge of this raft? Yeah, but if you want to talk to her, you're gonna have to go down below. The boss lady stays down there by the water line. I'd stay away if I were you, though. Why? Just do yourself a favor and do as he says, girl. In fact, do us all a favor and get back on that trash heap you floated in on. I promise you'll be happier if you do. I want you to tell me what's happening here. The old man grunts. It's raining. That wasn't what you meant. Tell us about the devil rats. The younger local cuts in. Strange things have always been happening here ever since the beginning. But yeah, things might have been odder than usual lately. And those damn rats are a big part of that. Of all the people who have been getting sick, I'm considering packing up and moving away. He chuckles to himself. But I've got no place else to go. Been here for about 5 years now, and everyone I care about lives on this raft, so here I stay. Gotta go. Go on then, shove off. The old man makes a brushing motion with the back of his hand. If you're smart, you won't stop until you hit dry land. If I remember right, the trash is here. No. So yeah, I've also got the game Black Skylands. Fun game, honestly. Ah, there it is. It's a lot of fun and I'm actually enjoying it. Will I do a Let's Play? Probably. Hopefully. I'm still worried considering my internet is really crappy lately. Replace the blown fuse. You eject the pump's blown fuse. It clouds to the deck below. With a deft motion, you click the intact fuse that you discovered in the place. Lights in the pump's control panel go from red to green and the new machine rouse back to life. Good. Incoming! More rats. Nice. That did a lot of damage. So yeah, literally I've been a bit preoccupied. I did manage to renew my PlayStation Plus subscription, though I had to use the $100 that my dad gave me. I told him to get the PlayStation membership, but he got the card instead. So he got a cash card. I had to spend $80 basically getting that, and it kind of sucks, honestly. 2 down. I am so messed up that I actually had to do it like that. But yeah, Black Skylands is a fun game. I mean, not many games really have the air pirate game other than Skies of Arcadia, and I don't doubt we're ever gonna get a game like that anytime soon again. I just realized the customized silver gun really doesn't have any. It seems to have infinite ammo. I'm not the only one that noticed it. Got it. Upon descending the ladder, you find yourself in the cramped confines of a shipping container. Interior walls have been erected of corrugated aluminum, and doors have been cut to allow passage from the compartment to compartment. The air down here is rife with the odor of rotting garbage. Sorry about the state of the place. The rats have kept our work crews too busy to worry about hauling the garbage. But now that you're here, we'll be able to set things right. Kill off those little bastards once and for all. Before we go after the rats, I want you to take me to someone in a position of authority on this wreck. Malvina or Cadmus, say? Or Gobbet. We don't know anyone named Gobbet. Cadmus is sick. He's in the quarantine wing. He probably doesn't have that long. Malvina is below us on the lower deck. She's a busy woman, though. She's the only one who's keeping this place afloat. Take us to Cadmus, then. Follow us. We'll take you right to him. Reach the bottom deck, get below deck. And with that, I think it would be a good... Oh, it's already saved. But I think it would be a good idea to end the stream for here today. I know it's a short one, but I'm not testing with how my internet has been lately. Especially given how lately the internet's been crapping out. I had to reboot the Wi-Fi like twice when I lost connection. Anyway, if you like what you enjoyed Mark, and next time we're gonna go into this deeper into the sinking ship, hopefully find Cadmus or Malbina, maybe even Gobbet, and find out what the hell's going on. If you like what you all saw, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon to stay notified, and I'll see all of you next time. Laters.